Happy Thursday, everyone! Welcome in. We got TJ, Mariah, and Maddie joining our special guest tonight. And to everyone in the chat, to all the replay crew, I appreciate it. Come back and watch us when we're live. Thanks to all the moderators, all the co-hosts, all the members, subscribers, lurkers, everyone. Welcome
What are
in.
you giggling about? We haven't even started and you're giggling already there. Vibes like a little schoolgirl.
Hey, y'all. We'll laugh backstage.
Bullying within the first 3 seconds is diabolical, guys. First of all, why don't we start off by introducing our guests? How about that?
Maddie, the Happy Betta. Betta Days is her channel here on YouTube.
Yes.
And moderators. You mind grabbing her link to her channel, dropping it, her link, also Instagram, you can find it, TikTok, etc. All her links. Drop it in the chat.
I don't have TikTok. I do have Instagram and YouTube, though.
Okay. And are you Betta Days on Instagram?
On YouTube. Instagram is the Happy Betta.
Okay.
I didn't want to make too many things a Happy Betta, or it would be kind of confusing, you know? So that's why the YouTube channel is Betta Days.
I actually like your YouTube channel better, though, because it's a play on words. Better Days. Like, better days?
Yes, I've had a couple people mention that. And that was actually one of the reasons I named it that. So I'm glad some people noticed.
And for those who don't know, that have been around for a while, y'all might recognize Maddie. I had her as a guest. Going on what Maddie said backstage, it was like 2 years ago. I didn't realize it was that long ago.
It has been, yes. It's been a while.
So, and she actually reached out to me earlier on. So, hey, Vibes, can I come up on your live stream and we talk about my new book? I was like, well, I guess. You say it that way, you know, so.
I had to pull some strings.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you did. It worked out.
Yes, it did.
All right. Before we go into her book, y'all, I do want to say the quick highs to everyone. Sam, this is going to be fast, y'all. Show. Dennis, Foxy, Rachel, Show. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. My Greenery, welcome in. Okay, and there's a link to Better Days. Go ahead, make sure you subscribe to her. Steven, the legend, welcome in. All right. Without further ado, Maddie, what made you decide to get into the aquarium hobby?
Well, actually, it was my grandmother. So my first ever fish, Betta fish, was a gift from her when I was 6. I wasn't expecting it. I barely remember it. I have a pretty good memory from my childhood, but I barely remember. We just went into the pet store, and she handed me this Betta in a cup. It was a little teal crown tail Betta. I named him Bluefin. Very original, I know. I love that fish with everything I had. And obviously I didn't know how to care for it, but he actually ended up living even after she passed. She passed probably not even a year after she gave me that. Wow. Yeah. So you can imagine then how special he became to me. So it kind of became this link to her, this special thing that she gave me. And I've loved him ever since. And so I love them. It has been a part of most of my whole life. I love Bettas. Yeah, so she got me into that. And sometimes I wonder if she knows just how big that little gift became. Seriously, I mean, that's the whole reason the book is out now. That's the whole reason I have the channel, and that's the whole reason I'm on here helping all these other Betta keepers learn how to give their fish the best life possible. It's amazing. And it's such a gift.
Anyone else in your family that are into fish at all?
No one. No,
What?
just me. Yeah, just me. My dad always had an interest, and I think he might have had one when he was really little. But I do remember one time when I was younger, he bought a 20-gallon, but it unfortunately just sat in the garage until he got rid of it. He never used it, but he was kind of interested in it. But I am the only one who's really kept fish this seriously.
Mm-hmm. So, how many aquariums do you have as of now?
Currently, I have 2, and I had one for the longest time. I only got my second one probably about 1.5 to 2 years ago now. So, if I had more space, I'm not convinced I wouldn't have multiple tank syndrome. So I think maybe the fact that I don't have space for more than 2 tanks is probably a blessing. But currently, I have 2. And I recently got shrimp for them as well. So now I'm thinking, oh man, if I had a little bit of extra space, I might have a shrimp tank. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, another tank isn't going to hurt.
No, but I don't have room for it. I don't have room for it right now. What I would love to do is get a bigger room and have one of those 10-gallon or 20-gallon long shallow tanks. I love those. They're so beautiful.
I don't know. Looks like you got some pretty good wall space right there behind you.
That's my projector wall. I can't fill that wall. That's my That's my movie wall.
That's fair.
Plus,
That's fair. That's
I
cool.
only have like 1.5 feet between my bed and the wall. You can see it's right there. So there's no space.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. All right.
I did have someone say, "Well, just remove that mirror in the corner and put another tank there." And I could, but I like the mirror there though. I like to have that mirror. But if I really wanted to, I probably could have another tank. But I'm not gonna allow myself to do that because then I might be a crazy fish lady. I might be a crazy fish lady in the future, but I'm trying to hold it off as long as I can. As long as I can.
I'm sorry to tell you, if you're doing content about fish, you're already past that level. You're
saying she's already a crazy fish lady?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Maybe I am. I've never thought of myself as crazy fish lady, but maybe I am. Maybe I need to get one of those T-shirts. Crazy fish lady.
There you go. Yeah.
I might
Rachel says, "Do you really need a bed? Imagine how many tanks you could fit there."
Hey, I could get a water bed and just put like fish in there. One of those.
I mean, now you're thinking, Maddie, right? These are ideas.
Yeah, or you get like 2 big 20-gallon tanks and just put a plank across the top. I can sleep on the plank.
Yeah, equally would work. Yep. This is good.
That's valid. I may not need the bed.
Nope.
Hey, Betta.
Nope. I think this is possible.
Oh,
There
you go.
I love that. Mine is not retractable because we're renting, so I have the liberty to do everything I would like to do. But I just got a stand for mine, so I just, prop it up on the night.
Yeah.
I do love it though. I love having a projector wall.
But that's a good idea though, Trill. About I like it. So Maddie might change her idea in the future.
I might.
There's always possibilities, but for right now, you've got 2 tanks, and in them each is 1 male betta.
Yes.
And then I think I watched. I was watching a few of your videos in the last week or so, and I think you've got maybe a couple of snails.
I do, and shrimp. So snails and shrimp.
Yep.
Nerite snails are my favorite, and so I only have those. And more recently, apparently, I must have gotten mostly male nerites because my newest snails, apparently one is a female, and now I have eggs all in my tank, which they don't hatch, but I mean, you can see it on the wood. It's really obvious. And for some people, that's an eyesore. But I can't tell which one it is because I have 3 and they all look the same. So I've just left it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do any damage, right? It's just some people may consider unsightly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, when was it that you decided that the knowledge that you had was too much to talk to your family? And you decided to do content about it.
Well, I decided almost 3 years ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel. And actually, I started all of this at that same time. So I started a Facebook group, I started a YouTube channel, I started my Instagram, and I started the book too. So it's been a while. You know, it's been a work in progress for sure, and it's been a labor of love, all of it. But it has taught me so much. Just having the channel has taught me a ton. It's absolutely been worth it. And I love connecting with people too. I'm a people person. So having a channel where I can create videos that help people, because I love helping people, but having a channel where I can help people, teach them how to give their Betta the best life, and it teaches me and make those connections. It's a lot of fun. I love it. It's very fulfilling. I would say it's probably my top hobby next to plants. I'm also a plant person. If you can't tell by the massive monstera in the bag.
I'm looking at your monstera because I have a clipping that a friend gave me.
Oh.
And it started a pretty rough time here about a year ago, but now it kind of recovered, and so now it keeps popping out a new leaf every so often, and so
yeah.
I'm loving it now. But I was kind of scared for its life there for a little while.
Oh yeah, this one was. I think it was on clearance at Lowe's, $12, and it was already pretty big. But I've had it for about a year, so I love it. I always get comments on that in my videos too. Like, I love that. I love the monstera. But yeah, Betta keeping is first, and then I think second would have to be plants because they go together so well. Like I bet all of us have fish and plants, right? Like I'm pretty sure vibes. I'm pretty sure I see some plants back there.
He's got a monstera behind him.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
Yeah.
So we probably all have.
Mariah's got some kind of tree back there behind her.
It's a fake tree.
I kind of knew that. I just
one to care for.
Before. Y'all know sadly how that went. Between the flow and the complete butthole nature of my fish, unfortunately, plants is not an option in this tank.
Oh, will they rip it apart?
Like I said, between the fish and the extremely high flow I have in this tank, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Duckweed won't even survive in the tank.
Oh. Yeah.
She's got
I
that
used
thing.
to have duckweed. When I got a new tank,
I just alive for some reason. I don't know why. All of my fish and my frogs and my snails are doing great, but I can't keep duckweed alive to save my life.
I mean, Mariah, you got that thing ripping like the Zambezi River.
Well, even in the
white water
tank, I put some duckweed and it still didn't survive.
Right.
And it's probably likely. I figured it out. It's most likely the light, obviously.
Ah, okay.
Because the light in my frog tank is just a basic LED. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that might be why too. Floating plants don't like lids because the water condenses and keeps the top of the leaves wet. And that'll kill a floating plant faster than anything else. That and current. Current too.
Yeah, I can't stand the amount of evaporation that I have in the tanks, how quickly it goes without having a lid on. Especially in that tank being such a high flow, it makes the evaporation factor that much worse. And these guys like to jump too.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had any incidents with fish jumping?
My luck is just not that great without a lid, so I just always have a lid.
Okay, just play it safe.
Definitely had a fish incident. Actually, I've had two that I can remember. So I had a pair of killifish that I had bought, and I always knew they were jumpers. I had a top, there was a lid on the aquarium, and I kind of did all the precautions. And then at one point, I think I went to feed them one night, and when I put the top back down, I just left it slightly sort of off center, and I didn't notice it. And then, like a couple of days later, I came back to feed them in the evening, and I only saw the female, and I was like, well, that's weird. Like, it's a 10-gallon aquarium. He couldn't have gone that far. And I'm looking all over the place. And it was like a week later, I finally looked behind the stand, and there he was, just a crispy shell of his former self. And then I had a platy launch himself out of a bucket where I was trying to treat him for disease.
Oh.
And like launch himself across the floor. And
That's like the fish equivalent of a toddler absolutely refusing its like cough medicine or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yep. I found it before there was any damage done, and I got him back in the bucket, but like launched himself probably a good 3 feet from the bucket.
Wow.
Which for a little fish, that was a serious move.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've only ever had one incident, and I have lidless tanks. But this only happened because I filled the tank too high. Usually I'll leave about an inch gap between the top of the water and the rim, but I accidentally filled it a little bit too high. And so thankfully I work at my desk, and Edwin's on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
But I was working, and I hear this little thud. Just like a little... And I look, and he barely even cleared it, too, because there was water on the edge. But he cleared it, and he was sitting there just kind of flopping around. You could see the light flashing before his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was trying to pick him up, and, it's like they never want to be helped because they're flopping all over the place. Let me help you.
Right. I can get you back to the water. Like, what are you doing? As he's contemplating the choices he's made.
It's like that one scene in Nemo when they're on the dentistry.
Yeah.
And Gil flips him in the toilet.
And they saw it going very differently in their heads.
Yes. Yeah. And I think Edwin was chasing a shrimp, is my best guess, and it just launched himself. So that's probably why he looked so freaked out. He wasn't even trying to escape or anything. He was
going for a shrimp, and he ended up jumping out. Yeah.
Okay. That link I just posted, that'd be her Instagram link. Those want to follow her on Instagram.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having a little trouble backstage here. I'm trying to get the book up. The link for the book, and it's not.
I think she's froze.
She froze, y'all.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. She might have to go back out, come back in.
Okay. Rachel says the water is always cleaner on the other side. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, welcome in, everyone. Hey, Scotty, welcome in. David Quartz, welcome in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she stepped out. She might come back in a bit. But,
okay.
No, I'm trying to get the link for her book to put in the chat, but the link's too long for the chat.
Oh, okay. It's in the description, though?
Oh, no. Can I add that? Can I add to the description?
Probably.
Oh. Sorry, y'all. I should be a lot more prepared than this.
And Mary Oliver just joined us. Good to see you, Mary. She's commenting to Mariah saying that she thinks that her dog King is saying, F no, I ain't gonna shush.
I guess I assume that if I can grab a book and drop it in the chat, it says it's too long.
Oh, it's too many characters. Yeah, because there's a character limit. And Fish Dreams joined us. Hey, Fish Dreams.
Hey, Fish Dreams, welcome in. Unless one of the moderators is professional, go over to Maddie's page, Instagram, and grab her book. That'd be awesome if you could. But in the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can.
And Vibes, maybe I'll give you a quick update while you're multitasking on my planted aquarium.
What did I miss?
What did you miss?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. My so the aquarium that I've been working on just here the last now almost 2 weeks, trying to get rid of the blackbeard algae. It's working. So the plan that Stephen helped me figure out, starting to make a difference, right? The algae is kind of subsiding. I'm finding that it's losing grip on the surfaces that it had grown on. And so the plants are mostly responding quite well to the lower level of light and the fertilizer combination that I'm doing. So we're making progress. Mariah's back.
Hey, welcome back, Mariah. Rachel. I'll just ask the moderators if someone should go there over to Maddie's Instagram page and find her book and see if you can copy the link to her book, put it in the chat. Because I tried on my side and there's too many characters for me to put it in the chat. In the meantime, I'm trying to grab it, put it in the description of the video, but it's not giving me trouble.
Can you just do a link to her website?
I can try.
And we lost her. She's gone.
She's gone.
Well, that didn't sound dark at all.
What?
Then we lost her. She's gone.
We lost her. She's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, that was not supposed to be meant that way. Okay.
No, and that's not a good reputation for us to have, right? That
No.
first time that, or I guess the second time we get her up on the stream and we lose her.
Yeah.
Not a good way to go.
No.
Hey, Holly. Holly Gibbs just joined in.
Are you back?
She's back. Does she hear
Can
us?
you hear
We cannot hear her.
her? You can hear her.
I can read your lips, though.
Oh, Mariah's good at this game.
Whatever you did, I don't know. Cause yeah. So
She said, I don't know what I did.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Hey, Holly. Sorry about the weird live stream. Eh?
I mean,
When is it not weird?
I was going to say,
I mean,
people that are here, they know us by now. It's 109 episodes.
Yeah.
So, Mariah, what's happening?
Okay, can you hear me now?
We got you.
we can hear you
Out of
now.
all the things to happen. So we're renting right now, and we live in this house where the electric wiring is not fantastic. So what happens is they group about 4 different outlets on the same circuit. So if you plug anything extra up in the living room, it will turn off our Wi-Fi breaker. So our Wi-Fi breaker literally just went off.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and that never happens. Of course it happened tonight. I'm sorry about that, but
You're quite all
I
right.
thought I left
some
him
weirdness to the
hanging.
house.
I thought I left them hanging.
Not a problem.
Everyone's panicking because they're like, she's on a live stream. I don't know who tripped it, but I'm gonna find out after this live stream.
Yeah, what was plugged in?
I do not know.
Okay.
Apparently it just tripped, but usually, and it'll happen in my bedroom sometimes because I have so many fish things plugged in the wall, you know? I have so many fish things plugged in the wall and it draws a lot of power. So sometimes my whole bedroom just goes off. I'm just chilling in my room and all of a sudden, nothing. And I
It's
have
okay.
to go
Don't worry
outside.
about it. They're very used to me having technical difficulties
Really?
all the time.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
probably run into me having an audio issue in probably like next 13 minutes or so.
It's already
Okay.
starting to
Okay.
echo.
Well,
See,
I'm
there we
back.
go. Yep, I'll be back. Called it.
Well, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Where were
Very
we?
good.
Where were we? I was talking about all the tanks in my room. I have two. Oh,
Yep.
I was talking about when my Betta jumped out accidentally.
Yep.
So yes, I've had it happen once, and it was funny because it happened right after I had been thinking about how I've never had a Betta incident before, and then of course I had one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like that's usually how it happens.
Yeah, it's one of those that I think it's just rite of passage for people keeping fish, that at some point you're going to have a fish just decide to launch itself somewhere, and hopefully you can
Yeah, probably.
help it back.
But the short fin
So,
ones can jump way higher, though. Thankfully,
well, that makes
Edwin was
sense.
the
Yeah,
one
way
that
less
jumped out.
drag. They can get a better start.
Yes.
Yep. So Mary, our guest, is Maddie. Marty
Yes.
is Fish Dream's name. So you're in the ballpark, but
Awesome.
yeah, close.
Hey, Lance, welcome in.
Yep, Lance is here. And Dee Dee said, when my 60 broke and I had electric blue Acaras in this 25-gallon pond tub with tons of plants, 3 days later finally found them in a bucket of aquascaping rocks. 2 had jumped. Oh, geez.
Ooh. Oh,
And
man.
Sevilla Steve has joined us. So we now officially have, which we usually do, an international audience.
Yes.
Oh, that's neat.
Welcome, Steve.
Steve
We still got
lives
an echo? You
in
good? You
Spain. What's that?
We're good.
We still got an echo?
No, you're good.
No.
All right.
You're
And
in.
For those coming in and wondering what's up about the homework, the homework will be a half point of live stream. We'll do the homework giveaway.
How many
thing.
people did their homework, Vibes?
There was, I think it was like 5 this time.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Good
So
job, everybody.
Yeah.
I was unaware there was homework. I came unprepared, unfortunately.
You're fine. I didn't
You're
do any
fine.
homework either.
What was it? What was the homework? I'm curious now.
So, Vibes, why don't you explain it? Because you came up with a little game for our audience.
Yes. I had it on here on my notes. Now, when you ask me, I don't have it.
But the concept behind it, Maddie,
hold
is.
on.
Oh, okay.
You
I got my
remember?
notepad.
What? I thought I was the only guy here on panel that used pen and paper. Usually you two youngins with your electronic devices.
Oh, no, I
Stop
have like
it.
5 notebooks.
Excuse me?
What?
Excuse me?
What are you saying? What?
Electronic devices.
Yeah.
When do I be using a device?
Whoops.
My device is my crazy mind.
Oh,
be doing none of that.
Well, there's electric impulses that go on in a human brain.
Oops.
I use notebooks more than most people. I do actually like to.
I tend
like
to be a
to-
write it down kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already got in the shower, so y'all can't see it, but I be writing stuff down on my hands all day at work.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
I don't have time to stop and grab some paper. I be on the move.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
welcome in.
Mickey M is here from Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Dash with Tish, welcome in. And Jose, welcome in.
Yep. Joy of fish keeping.
I'm trying to keep the chat while we're hanging out. Okay, back to the homework.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this week the homework was your 5 top favorite fish, and to do the homework, you had to send an email to me. Your 5 top favorite fish, and had been done before last night. That was the cutoff time, and I'll read the answers the following week, which will be tonight. And you have to be here to win, and all those that entered or did the homework will be entered on the wheel, and there's a chance you'll win an item.
Well,
And
that's
this is-
fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this is the whole world, not just America. And
Big
I got
time opportunity for anybody who wants to do the homework.
Yeah. And I have the items, the real items, right here beside me. That way I can show you what you won. Yeah. Anyways, last week the homework was, why do you keep aquariums? That was the question. So far these homeworks have been very simple. It just basically you just got to do it. Email me your answer. That's all. Very simple.
Yeah.
Rachel did her homework.
Yep. Actually, most of these did the homework already last Thursday night during the live stream.
Oh,
Cool.
there go getters.
Which I would order the same thing, because if I don't do it now, it won't happen.
That's true. The sooner the better, right?
Yeah. Now, see, my co-host number 101 taught me to use a real notepad. So
Who's 101 this week?
you.
Me.
101.
Yeah. I'm his 101st favorite co-host.
Okay.
Dad's love is not guaranteed around here, Mariah.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to be like top 1,000 then, if that's the case.
I don't think so. I think you're higher than that.
Anyways,
With my attendance level?
I don't know. I don't know if he counts attendance so much.
Yeah.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know what he values sometimes. It changes. He likes to keep us guessing, right?
Okay. Rachel did put in the chat.
Yep.
The book. I called it
Excellent.
earlier.
Thank you, Rachel.
Stop losing your Betta. And now I have not clicked on the link, so I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out now.
That is the link. Yes, she got it.
Okay, and that is to go over and you can actually buy a book, buy her book, an ebook, y'all. And tonight there is a discount tonight only. The first 5 people to buy her book tonight, the first 5, you get a discount, and the discount code is Vibes10, and I'll put that in the chat for those want the code. There it is. So Vibes10 is the discount code. Put it in when you're buying the book, and it's more than just book. I was wrong. Earlier I said it was just a book, but Maddie told me, it's more than just a book. So there's a whole boatload of stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, and it's just designed to turn you into the best Betta parent and show you how to give your Betta the best life possible. Because that's what people want. And back about 3 years ago, I realized nothing like that existed. And so I made the ultimate guide for Betta keepers.
And what's interesting, Maddie, I didn't tell you this backstage, but I was looking at the reviews of your ebook, and there's 2 of the people that commented on it. I know at least 2 of those that commented. I know them.
You know them personally.
What? This is ridiculous. Small world.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple days ago. I was talking to Mirkwood Bettas on Instagram, and I mentioned I was going to be on your live, and he said I went to a fish convention with him.
Yeah,
it's a small world.
It is. I was like, what?
Yeah, I know him too.
Someday, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was thinking he might be on the live stream, but I don't know if he's busy or not. I just mentioned to him that I was gonna be there, and he said he might see if he could join. But I was surprised he knew you. I've never been to any fish conventions, but I think you've been to quite a few. I mean, I've seen you post about it on your channel and on your Instagram.
A few. Uh-oh. She's back.
A few.
Okay.
A few vibes.
Few conventions?
I mean,
just a couple, not that many.
3 or 4, maybe 10, 20, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
fact
that's
that
more
it's in
than a
double
few.
digits is crazy work, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous.
I've never been to any.
No.
Are you planning to change that in the future?
I may. I
If
don't
you
know
get
of
the
any
chance,
that
you
are
definitely
local
should.
though.
There
It's
is
worth the
one.
experience.
So then I'm guessing the three of y'all have been to one or to several or a few, like Bob said. There's a few.
Whoops.
Vibes and I have done 2 together, 2 Aquashellas.
And Vibes
Okay.
and I have done 2 Keystone Clashes together.
Mhm.
And
Which
that's how
one
this
of
whole
those-
thing
Vibes have
started.
not had the opportunity of getting together yet.
No,
In your
not the 3 of
opinion,
us.
which is the best one?
Mm.
The
Oh.
best one
That would
Which
be a
is
one?
the
question for
one
those 2.
where my co-host shows up at.
Oh, I love that.
Way to play it smooth, Dad.
Yep.
Way to play it smooth.
I know, Mariah, the love, it's almost there, but it's not quite, right? We're just
Oh, I
we're
feel like a
almost
step
we almost get
child.
it. Almost get it,
Ah,
but just not quite. We got to just keep
But-
working, Mariah. One of these days he's gonna really prove he loves us.
one of these days.
Yeah, gonna happen. I know it.
Yeah. But you mentioned no convention local to you. How far are you from Orlando?
Probably about 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Mm.
There's
not bad,
Aquashella
no.
Orlando. Orlando Aquashella is happening in March.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna be busy in March. I actually have a convention planned too. It's more of a business convention, but it's around that time.
Oh,
Where are you gonna be? Aquashella in Orlando?
Are you going?
Ooh.
Oh,
Are you going, Vibes?
no.
Oh.
hot off
Boo.
press information.
You heard it here first, folks.
Mhm.
I wanted to, but there's too many other conventions around here that I had to go to instead. So, Aquashella Dallas is in May,
Nice.
Oh, okay.
and Lord willing, I'll be attending. I have not told Aquashella yet that I am. I need to get on board and let them know I'll be showing up. But then there's the Bluegrass Bash in Kentucky
Mm.
in June.
Yep.
And Lord
And-
willing, I'll be there.
Can I stop us for a minute, just for a bit of a sullen moment for one of our friends here in the chat?
What happened?
Mary put a comment in here. She said she didn't get her homework done, been busy trying to get tanks in order because she's going to need her daughter's help to carry her buckets for her. Remember we talked about her bear hugging the buckets? Yeah, so she's going to need help because she had a biopsy and it came back positive. So
No.
yeah, it goes on further for her to say she's got a rare invasive breast cancer form. She's going to meet a surgeon next week, consult surgery, follow-up treatment post-surgery. Oh, Mary.
No.
Awful sorry to hear that. Know that we're here for you, right? So, make sure
Much
that
love your way.
make sure that you keep checking in with us. We want to know how you're doing, and we are incredibly hopeful that the doctors that you're working with are gonna, figure it out, get you fixed up, and it's gonna be a recovery period, I'm sure, but hopefully it'll go well. And like I said, we're here for you, so just keep checking in with us. We want to know how things are going.
Yes, and I do appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yep. So
Wow.
sorry, I just wanted to recognize that
No.
since she was
Yeah, no.
willing
I
to put
can't
that
see
in
the
chat.
So
Yeah.
y'all just pull up whatever.
No, I'm glad you mentioned it, TJ, because I would have missed it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Especially, man.
Yep.
All right. You know what? Let's see if I can get the book up on panel. Let's see. Stop losing your better. This is the book. One thing I do like is this actually your better, Maddie?
No, that is not my Betta. Unfortunately, I can't get pictures that good with how
Oh.
much mine move around.
Yeah.
No, he is. I don't know if he's in the book. I have some of my Bettas in the book.
Yeah.
But I know I have him on the website at least. Edwin. Well, okay, I have two, Edwin and Oliver. But Edwin right now is kind of taking the stage because he's really spicy and everybody loves that. And he's starting to transfer it to Oliver, though, because Oliver didn't used to flare at snails. And now he does. Now he's picking on the snails, too. And that is Edwin's, his signature move. So I think maybe he's been teaching him secretly. But they're hard. They're hard to get good pictures of sometimes, especially Oliver. They're so fast. They're so fast.
Yeah, you. I think you put a picture up in the last couple days, maybe.
Yeah,
of one of
over
them
on
at
my
least.
YouTube channel, definitely.
Yep,
And
I think that's what I
post
saw.
about them every day on Instagram. So taking
Okay.
picture fish is so hard. It is hard. It is hard. I found the best way to get good pictures is to get one of those macro lenses that clip over your phone lens.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have an iPhone that has a built-in one, because the newer ones actually have a built-in macro lens. But for the longest time, I used the little ones that clip over your phone. And it allows you to hold the phone up really close to the glass so you don't get that reflection. And it makes the pictures a lot more clear. That's one of my favorite things. That was one of my favorite tools for a long time. And then I got a phone that had a macro lens, so I don't have to use it right now.
Oh, okay. So now you've got it built in.
Yes,
Right.
I was excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Maddie, what's in the bundle?
So the bundle is the ebook, which is almost 200 pages, chock full of images. I made sure to put a bunch of images because that's the one thing that's lacking from all the other books out there. Images. I wanted a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the book. It is 3 bonus guides. And then it is all under one online hub. And so the hub is a feature in and of itself because everything's there. You can download it from there. And it has all of my YouTube videos uploaded to it, divided into little playlists that people can watch.
Yep.
And the other cool feature is that with this hub, there's a little search bar at the top. So they can search any word like shrimp, snail. And it has a transcript of every video, of everything I've said. So it will search through it. And it will pull up any point I said that thing in any video. So you can pull it up and watch it. So it's like this super advanced search feature.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so it's all there under one hub. Because
Yep.
that's the one other thing I didn't like about buying things online. A lot of times it's confusing. Like, are you going to email me some link to download this? Or do I have to go on some site? So when the bundle's purchased, you just get an email. You get one from me welcoming you. And then you get one that you just click the button and you create your login. And so then you can just log into this hub. And so then it's all there. So I wanted to make sure it was as easy as possible because I don't like buying things online that are just difficult.
Right.
Sure.
Same.
Sure.
I love that.
And what you can do, y'all, after you get this book, you could screenshot some of the key notes. You can always go back to it in the future
Yeah.
without going back to the whole book and reading it over again. You know what I'm saying?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's an ebook. Is that right?
Yes. So it's an
I
ebook
love that even more.
because yes. Oh my word. I don't know how it slipped my mind, but I forgot another feature. I have an audiobook in there in the hub too. It's me reading the whole thing. It's over 3 hours. It's divided into each chapter. And I did that for people who like to either listen, maybe they're in the car or something, or for people who like to listen while they're reading, because I know sometimes that makes reading and remembering easier. So it's just whatever people want to do. If they want to listen and read, they can, or if they just want to listen, they can, if they just want to read. I had a couple people ask me, why is it not a physical book? Right now, number one, it's just easier. Number two, the pictures are way prettier because, when you print, you have to kind of downgrade the vibrancy of the images. And so when it's on screen, it's just so beautiful. And then I actually the book is full of links to outside sources, like some of my YouTube videos. So for example, in one of the chapters, I talk about aquascaping. And so I have 2 full-length videos of me aquascaping my tanks, and I just link them in the text. And it's clickable. So all I have to do is click it, and it takes them to it. And I also link products. So anytime products are mentioned, I'll link people to it just to make it easy. So they're not sitting there reading and thinking, oh, wait, what's CChem Prime? They just click it, and it takes them to it.
Nice.
So I tried
Even
to think of
better,
every
it's zero waste
possible
too.
thing. Do what?
Being an ebook, it's also zero waste, which makes it even better.
Exactly. There are a lot of pluses to the ebook. I know some people prefer physical books, but I feel like as long as you have a large screen device like a computer or a tablet, it should be a great experience. I can't imagine reading it on the phone because the text is too small. You have to zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
But I love reading stuff on an iPad anyway.
Actually, I'm one of the people that asked about a book, a real book. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm of the generation that enjoy rather have a handbook than an ebook.
Don't get me wrong, I
Yes.
do still enjoy paperback, absolutely, but I think with everything, excuse me, being so fast paced as it is now, and we're all always tied up in our technology and in our devices, it's just so much easier to have it right there at your fingertips as opposed to having to store a book and keep it in good condition and, you know, go and look
Yes.
for it if it's not
It
organized in a
is.
necessary spot.
Yes, I'm a very
You
organized
know.
person. I like to have my stuff organized. I do like a physical book, but I'll tell you what I just invested in about a month ago. I got me an e-reader for the first time. I've never had one of those little e-readers. That thing's changed my life. I can have however many books I want on it. It's super light, but it has the screen. It's backlit, but it's not harsh like an iPad screen.
Mm.
And you can read it when the sunlight's on it. It doesn't wash it out. You can read it just as easily. And that thing is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving that. But all that to say, I love physical books. And I feel like the e-reader has gotten me really close to that while also being able to organize everything and have something to hold that's even lighter than a book. And I can also mark the pages. Like it allows me to highlight and underline things, which I love.
Now, I might go listen to the MP3 audiobook though instead.
So, Maddie, what is your what you think is the most unexpected tip that you've got when it comes to Betta care?
In the book?
In the book or
that I know of. I can never think
how
no in the
you want
book.
to answer it? What's the most unexpected tip that you would have for Betta care? Like that you feed them on mangoes on Wednesday to brighten their colors or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I don't feed them fruit or veggies.
No, none of that.
Because they wouldn't eat that in the wild. But
yeah.
That's a really good question. Most unexpected tip. I don't have to really think about that. I'm trying to think of wild and unexpected. For some people, this could be unexpected. I only feed my bettas frozen bloodworms and mysis shrimp. A lot of people feed them pellets and flakes, mostly. And I've had a lot of people tell me that, oh, why would you? Bettas get fat and they can get overweight if you just put them on that diet. But I switched from flakes to frozen bloodworms and shrimp a couple years ago, and they love it. I've never had them get constipated, ever. They're the perfect weight. They've never been overweight, and they've never been underweight. And they've been super healthy and happy. So I talk about that in the book. But I feel like for a lot of people, that could be kind of a shocker there, because I've had a bunch of people tell me, well, doesn't that make your Betta fat? You know, feed them all that? Because I guess it has more fiber in it. It's also... I just love it because it's as close to their natural diet as you can get. And I feel like that's just best for that. I mean, that's best for any animal, really. As close as their diet you could get to in the wild, they're going to do the best on it. But a lot of people feed their bettas pellets and flakes. Yep. And you can, but I always recommend at least, if you don't want to go 100% just bloodworms and shrimp, at least mix them in with the pellets and flakes. And some are better than others too. You got me on a Betta food tangent.
Go for it. Let's have it.
But some are better than others, so you always want to read the ingredients. I didn't several years back, and so I picked one by API, and I didn't realize, but there was copper in the fish food. Why was there copper in the fish food? I don't know, but it killed my snail, and it killed a lot of my plants. And I didn't realize it, unfortunately, until the snail died. But then I read it, and that was probably about the point where I just decided no more flakes. I used the Tetra brand, the Tetra Tropical Flakes, for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And those were pretty good, like for flakes. But even then, when I decided to look at the back, it had corn, wheat, oil. And what made me kind of laugh is I was imagining a Betta hunting and eating all these things in the wild. Like, I don't feel like a Betta is going to be taking a bite out of wheat and corn and oil and, and red dye 42, whatever.
You don't think that they're out there in the wild hunting those little mini corn cobs that you see in like stir fry?
Oh my gosh.
Girl, think about it, though. The Betta's by singing, I believe I can fly.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, man. Beto, friend of the channel, says, what's your opinion on Betta water?
Ooh, you're going to get me started on Betta water? Okay. So you're talking about the bottles of water,
the little blue bottles
with the, it's full. It sucks up your money, and that's it. It's just like one of those marketing ploys. It's bottled, preconditioned tap water. That's all it is. As long as your tap water is safe after you dechlorinate it, because I've had a couple people tell me theirs wasn't, but that's kind of a rare. I mean, usually your tap water, as long as you dechlorinate it, is safe. It's totally fine, and you're not spending I think I looked it up a couple months back. And those bottles, I mean, you would need like 10 of those to fill a decent sized tank. And they're what, $8, $9, $10 a piece?
Yep.
Oh, I have customers that come to my store all the time, and they get those big 2.5 gallon jugs of preconditioned aquarium water. And I'm like, hey guys, you could just buy this bottle of Prime for like $9.99.
Yeah.
And that'll last you like a whole year for your 10-gallon tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, nah, this is easier. I'd rather just. And the reason why I figured out is a lot of unseasoned or just inexperienced, not very well educated in the hobby fish keepers are pretty much doing 100% water changes every time they do their tank.
Oh.
And they think it needs to be completely cleaned out, 100%, wash everything, change the filters, put 100% preconditioned water back in.
Yeah, I used to think I had to do that, like scrub everything in the tank. I was so scared of algae, and then I realized you're going to always have like at least a little bit of algae in your tank. It's an ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have algae. So I had to kind of get over that. But yeah, Betta water, it riles me up a little bit because it's just one of those things. It's like, I know they were just trying to figure out another way to take people's money when they came up with that. I know they were, because it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What? Betta water.
I hate to say this, but it's for either lazy people or people who really just don't have a choice because their water source is just too far and they can't carry a bucket. I don't know.
Which I feel like.
But I would argue that if you can't carry a bucket, like 5 gallons of water, then you really can't carry 2.5 gallon jugs of water either. So
the same. Yeah, exactly.
It just comes down to either not being very knowledgeable or not willing to do the work.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be one of those two. You're totally right. You're totally right. I didn't know you had a shop either. That's neat.
I don't have a shop necessarily. I work at a big brand pet store.
Well, that's neat too. Yeah, I can imagine just kind of dying a little bit on the inside when they walk out lugging those big
Yeah, I try to do my best, and I refuse to sell people fish the same day they buy their tank set up, and I try to do my best to educate people. But
we need more
are
people
some
like you in the
customers,
fish stores.
unfortunately, that just don't want to hear anything you have to say, and they're like, it's fine. I'll just come and get another one. And
yeah, I know. I've dealt with
being
people
in
like
corporate
that before.
situations, unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do except, okay, have a nice day, and here's your fish,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There was one time I bought a Betta from a Petco, I think, and the guy that was checking out the fish asked me if I had a proper tank. And that was the only time I had someone ask. Yeah, I wish more people
the
knew.
question
But
I always ask before catching a fish for someone, no matter what fish it is, oh, okay, what size tank do you have? And what else do you have in the tank?
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. One of my last Bettas, Walter, he was actually given to me by a woman that was local. She had him about 6 months, and she kept him in with these big fish. I don't know what they're called. They're like dinosaur somethings. They're big.
Biter?
Yes. She kept him in with like 3 of them, and they were eating up his fins. Like, he looked so rough, and I knew I had to take him. And I took him in, and the transformation. I have a picture of him, his before and after, on my website. I have a little section dedicated to my Bettas. It's called My Bettas or something, and it says Meet the Boys at the top, and I have their stories, so you can see like before and after pictures of them. But he was beat up, and I thought he was just going to be a little black and white fish. He was blue, red, yellow, pink, black. He was one of my favorites. I loved him so much. And he lived probably about a year even after that. But that's the whole thing where I'm glad you're asking them what fish they have in the tank, because it does happen more than I would like to admit.
Yeah, for
People
sure.
just don't
Those two
know.
questions, and then how long has the tank been running is a very other important question too.
Yes. Yeah.
Maddie, what's your favorite source for bettas? Like, if someone was looking for a really nice quality betta, right? Doesn't have to be like one of these IBC show type bettas, but like a really good healthy betta. Where would you typically kind of recommend that they go? I mean, do you use big box stores, or is there someplace else you think does it well?
I have one that it's a local store. It's not really a chain. The guy told me it was locally owned, but other people do have them, like in other states. It's Pet Supplies Plus. It's not as big box. It's not as big box. But it's kind of all I have. But they're much better. They stock way less bettas. And the rotation is really fast too. Like, most of the bettas are pretty new when I go in there. And so I just buy from them, because other than that, I have a Petco that when you walk in, almost every fish, it makes me so angry, but almost every fish on that is dead. And the water is so cloudy and disgusting. Like, I feel like they've never washed the cup at all. It's ridiculous, and it's so sad. So my Pet Supplies Plus is actually really good, and that's where I go. So usually if someone asks me, I just tell them to see what options they have locally, go in, kind of scout out the area. If they really don't have any good in-person stores, the second thing I would recommend is, maybe if you're in any local Facebook groups, join some and make an in search of post. See if anybody in your area maybe has one they can surrender. That's how I got Walter, actually. So that's one of the first things I'll do when I'm looking for a Betta, because I want to make sure there aren't any in my area that need a good home. And then I go to the Pet Supplies Plus. And if people didn't even have that, they would probably need to look at ordering online. But I don't order my Bettas online, because I know that most of them come from Thailand too. And so I don't know. Have any of you ordered fish online before, or do you mostly get them in store too?
I've never ordered a fish online, but I did actually win a giveaway, excuse me, on Instagram once. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Snake River cichlids. And that blue dragon blood peacock, I don't know if you guys can see him right there. He's actually one of the fish that I have from that giveaway that I got.
Wow, okay.
All of the fish arrived in really wonderful condition. They were packed really well. So that was the one and only time I've ever had an experience with like an online fish.
And I've bought fish a couple of times through actually the Aquarius auctions that Skipper's Aquariums runs throughout the warm months every year. So
Yeah.
so I have bought technically, I suppose, online, but it's through hobbyists in our community.
So I don't have very many good online that I can recommend personally because I haven't ordered for many. I've heard good things about PNW Bettas. I think she's located in the States. But what I would do is I would just get in some fish forums and ask around because I know there are a lot of people who order online. I have a friend that does. She has a specific seller that she likes. I don't remember her name, but you could probably find someone that's pretty highly rated, but make sure they are highly rated because one of my friends just ordered one and they shouldn't even have the option to be shipping out right now. It's way too cold. It's ridiculous. I mean, most people won't, and that's good. But unfortunately, this seller was her first time buying from him. He had good reviews, but it was only like 12 on Facebook. I don't know if they can delete bad reviews. I'm skeptical. They may be able to. But she ordered and he shipped the Betta and it got stuck because there was snow in, I think it was Tennessee. And so it was delayed like 2 days in the cold somewhere. And yeah, he didn't make it. It was horrible, but never, even if the seller offers shipping in the cold months, don't order in the cold months. It's not worth it.
Since most Bettas sold at local fish stores or big box stores are kept with bread, should we try to recreate the food, water, temperature as breeder, or the original country in which they have never lived?
Well, I don't know if there's a huge difference between the two. I mean, they're tropical fish, so you'd have a heater in their tank. They're freshwater fish, so freshwater. And then I just put live plants, wood, sometimes tannins if you want to. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same conditions that they would be living in the wild. It's not hard. Just make sure the water's warm, make sure it's fresh water, and then have some live plants and wood. And recently I've gotten into sand. So I've gotten into the planted substrate, the fluval, and then capping it with sand. I love it. Because I don't have to use the root tabs or even the liquid fertilizer. I found that I don't need to add that, even though I have some plants that feed from the water column. Because if I add that, then I get a lot of algae. So I'm starting to wonder if some of the nutrients is actually coming up from the substrate.
Oh, could be.
It could be. So right now, I just use planted substrate. But yeah, I mean, that's a very good question. Yeah, you would just create the environment they would naturally live in.
Temperature 78 to 80?
Yes, 78 to 80. Mine are set at, I believe, 78 right now.
Okay, yep.
Cheryl gets a lot of fish online on a fellow fish fan. Local stores seldom have what I want. Yeah, getting from fellow fish fam is actually a good idea.
Yeah, I've been very lucky with the ones that I've received. So
actually,
I recommend it.
I online got was all from fellow fish fam.
Oh, look,
me too.
Your frontoses are finally coming out to say hello. Vibes. They're usually
actually, TJ, y'all have not seen it yet. That is the new babies.
Oh wow.
Oh, they're
what?
pretty.
That guy there.
Yeah.
He's a newbie. And
oh wow.
Boy, he's high. He's over there, right there. That guy.
Oh wow.
The big one in the back.
Yeah.
Where did they come from, Vibes?
Yeah.
The big guy. I got him 2 months ago.
You've been holding out on us for 2 months.
I'm saying
he's been in quarantine. So I wasn't going to let it out of the bag until I know it was good to go.
This is us we're talking about.
right.
Sorry about that. And this guy.
Dad's love. There it is. Just when we think you got it, it's gone again.
Dwindling further.
Yep.
Used to be in the tank a couple years ago. I pulled him out because he was too.
Where'd he go on vacation?
I put him in the tank behind me.
Oh, the one that's covered up.
Yeah, I had him back there with time out. So you know what? I'll add him back in with the big boy, and so far no issue. So
Wow, look at
Well, they're
that.
usually
That
pretty
is so
shy on
nice.
stream. It's nice to see them
Mhm.
coming out to say hello.
yeah,
See
And-
your loaches are doing their usual hiding.
Yeah, right.
and the big boy, his name is Vibes 2.0.
Nice.
Oh,
Cause see,
cool.
Vibes, the original Vibes, the logo fish.
Yep.
That logo, he passed away last spring.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know your logo was
Yeah.
one of your fish. That's neat.
Yes. Yep. So he passed, and it took me like what 8 months to find another one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
I finally got. Yeah. I was pretty excited to get a hold of him.
Now, are they the same color form vibes? All of them? No, the big
Oh,
ones are red, right?
No,
Yeah, it
they're
looks
all
like it.
blondes, regular black and white.
Oh, they are.
But Vibes 2.0 does not have purple like Vibes did.
Yep.
The Vibes had a very beautiful purple color to them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was seeing a twinge of red,
Red?
on that big boy in the back
Me
as well,
too.
like around the head area.
Looked a little like rust color.
Yeah,
It could be just the lighting, but
Okay.
the tank,
maybe. Yeah, that makes
trim
sense.
white.
And
I
then
mean,
maybe
yeah.
like the tinsel on there, kind of giving a reflection too.
Yeah. No,
Understand.
he might have a hint of blue, just a hint, but mostly black and white.
Decorated for Christmas, huh?
Actually, no, that's kind of like
Valentine's Day?
It's kind of like fall, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Fall.
Yeah. Yeah. I
We ain't
passed
even
over the
through
whole
winter
year.
yet. What you mean? Fall is before winter. You 2 seasons ahead.
He's
No,
like,
hey,
What in the
he's
world?
on retail time.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, see what
Don't even
happened?
get me started on retail time. Y'all don't even
yeah.
want to know the type of products we got on our truck today, okay?
Nope, I don't.
Anyway, hey, Mariah, you raised a question about that, about the decor. Oh, actually, TJ did. See, some of y'all remember I had the nice pine cones, the nice Christmas
Oh
vibe
yeah.
going on.
The stuff that you
Anyway.
put up on Thanksgiving Day that much
Yeah.
to my dismay and
Oh.
horror as I watched it beat. Yeah,
Right.
okay, I remember this.
Anyways, the hooks that was holding that up look kind of ugly, just plain hooks.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and got this out of storage. and put this thing up for temporary.
I see.
Can I ask a question?
The white hooks.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
Because I
Why
tried
you
to.
didn't just take
we
down
knew
the
that-
hooks?
They're the ones with the sticky,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
and they actually cost money. So I was like, eh.
Did you use super glue?
I got a good hack for that. And
What's
it
that?
won't show up on camera. Go get you some of those little Velcro strips, cut them, put the sticky side on the back of the hook, and put the other side on the tank. And when you're not using it, just take the hook part off, and then you just got a black piece of Velcro on there that won't show up.
Mm. Problem solved.
But the problem is, I already got these hooks already attached already.
Ah, that's fair.
And actually, hey, y'all, I tried to remove the one, and the tape would not budge. I said, "Fully, it's staying right there." So
Yeah.
I know I need to get a new decoration that's more themed for the time of the year. I know.
I demand that you go and get decorations fit for every season. So I expect that thing to be next week. I expect that to be
Red,
Valentine's Day.
red and white.
Demand is diabolical, CJ.
Demand? Did I demand that this
Demand
happen?
is diabolical.
I mean, I have to set a standard here, right? This is for his own good, Mariah.
Just
You think he's gonna listen to us? He
can't.
can't even give us his love.
No, but I feel like this is me acting out. This is the angry child coming out in me. saying,
Okay, gotcha.
Dad refuses to give his love, so now I will act out.
Sorry, Maddie. We get a little bit we get a little segue sometimes.
We do.
And just go
That's all right.
woohoo.
Yeah, it's fun. I was just thinking, just hang some snowflakes on it, and then it'll be the appropriate season.
Now there you go.
And you can leave the whole garland up. You just get like some hearts for Valentine's Day and hang it up, and some snowflakes
There you go.
for winter and hang it up. Probably be
Love it.
cheaper that way, and then you
Love
can keep that hook up, and you don't have to take it down.
There you go, man.
I got options. I know. It's more.
You do.
Hey, it's come down to it, y'all. It's more being. I was gonna say lazy, but I've got other things to do.
Call it efficient.
Mhm. Yep. So Severe Steve just put a comment in here that I just wanted to recognize. After many attempts, I finally have 25 glass catfish fry.
No way!
Yeah. Congratulations.
How cool is that, Steve?
Wow.
Congrats, man.
That's so cool, Steve.
Glass catfish are really, really cool fish.
Aren't they neat, Mariah? Those are one of those fish that take me back to like when I was 12 years old, and we would go to the pet store and we'd go looking in the aquariums, and they just looked so unique, right? Where I just was like, just really neat
really
fish.
Fun. It used to be really fun back in one of the stores that I used to work in that did carry them, like pointing out to customers, like, "Oh yeah, there's fish in that tank. You just got to get really close." And they'd be like, "No, there's nothing in there." And they get up on it, and they're like, "Oh, it is. Look at it. Look at." And once they see it, they just fall in love with it. They're like, "Oh, it's so cool." And I was the same way. They're really, really cool looking fish. So congratulations, man.
And the fact that you've got fry after so many attempts,
Right.
that's super neat that you've been
That
able
is
to
awesome.
do that. That's really cool. Yeah, so Mariah, on like the see-through fish. So I think I've got 7 of the X-ray tetras, the Prestella tetras.
Oh, nice.
And when I got them, so I've had them now for a couple of years, I think, maybe 2, 3. And when I got them, I was kind of like, I mean, they looked like they were really healthy in the store, which is primarily why I got them, because I really wanted a good, healthy, and it was a local store that always usually had good stuff. So I got them. They're probably one of my favorites in that aquarium now.
Nice.
They're just right. That they have that translucent look to them, but then they've got like those little pops of color on the fins, and it's just super neat. It's just such, you find that with every fish that's out there.
Welcome in, Drew. Good to see you.
Drew's here.
Hello. And
Hey,
Ben.
Maddie, to speak to your what you said earlier about going into that, I think it was a Petco, you said, and all of their betas are just like in deplorable conditions.
Yes.
That is very sad. And I just want to say to you and everybody else, I don't play that at my store. My betas get full water changes every 2 days. We don't do that.
Nice.
Okay, I'm glad you told me that. That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah,
I'm glad some people are doing it. I wish they all would. It makes me sad with it because the big box pet stores, they just treat them like items to make money off of. They don't treat them well. I don't even think they treat the other animals well. I only just focus on the bettas because I've only ever kept bettas. But I mean, I've heard bad things about the other animals too that they have.
Yeah,
Sad.
unfortunately, with a lot of the big boxes, it really comes down to the team that's in the store. If you find a good location and a good team that actually takes pride in what they do and really enjoys taking care of the animals, stick with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm sticking with my local Pet Supplies Plus because this is the best one. I did one time when I was staying in Georgia for a little while. I did go into Petco there, and it blew me away because it was nice. It was clean. All the bettas looked really healthy.
You happen to know where in Georgia you were?
Oh, I wish I remember. I was close to Rock Spring. It had a funny name too. It had an interesting name where we were staying.
Oh yeah, a lot of things got funny names in Georgia.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
TJ knows. He be making fun of where I'm from all the time.
I'm holding it back, Mariah. Mariah, I'm holding it back. I was gonna ask her
be over pronouncing it. And then because I had to call you out on it because I knew it was coming. I saw the look on your face. I seen it in your eyes.
You did. We've known each other long enough
And
to
look
know.
at it. Now you just red as Maddie's shirt.
Yep.
Because you got called out.
I did. Oh God. So
y'all ain't gonna embarrass me in front of Maddie tonight. Y'all ain't gonna make me start.
Yep. It's gonna happen. There's time yet left. Maddie, 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
Number 1, bettas in the proper sized aquarium with other fish, like small schooling fish or something like that. Yay or nay? And then my second question for you is going to be completely different. I want to know if you ever got to a point of keeping more than bettas. Like, what's on your wish list as far as fish go?
Well, okay. So if you have a proper tank, you can absolutely have tank mates in with your betta. There has to be the right tank mates. And I have a whole list in my book of the proper ones and also the ones you should never keep with your betta. I have kept a few other fish before with my bettas. My favorites, I think, were the Harlequin rasboras.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. They're similar to tetras, but they're not mean. I've heard that some people successfully kept the neon tetras with their bettas, but then a lot of other people say that they nipped up their betta fins. So I don't recommend those. I loved the Harlequin rasboras, and then I've always loved snails and shrimp. They're so easy. I know they're not fish, but they're my favorite tank mate.
Yep.
But other fish, when I was younger, I did put a plecostomus, a pleco, in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the small ones. You know, most of them grow a lot bigger. But this one was small. Unfortunately, I didn't know about quarantining. So the next morning, I woke up and most of my fish were dead. So quarantining is important.
Mm-hmm.
But I've just had bettas. Around close to 3 years ago, I had some Endlers in with my betta, but it was too much for him. I think they were maybe overstimulating him, and I've noticed that bettas just seem happy by themselves without any other fish. Like, most of them don't mind shrimp or snails, but mine just didn't really. I got to a point where I felt like they didn't like other fish in with them. But you could absolutely do it if you wanted to. I love just having a betta in with some shrimp and some snails. Mm-hmm. I definitely think if you were going to have tank mates, you would need to have probably over a 10-gallon tank, like at least a 10-gallon tank, and even then only a few. Corridoras are another one that I've heard are good with bettas because they stay kind of near the bottom and just stay out of their way.
Sure.
The schooling fish are usually more up at the top. You're welcome back.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yes. So to answer your question, you can absolutely have some fish in with your betta. I've gone to a point where I don't like to because I would have to do more water changes because it raises the ammonia can raise faster and it's easier with just one betta.
Sure.
And then your other question was, am I planning on keeping any fish other than bettas?
And if you did, like, what's on that list of like curiosity where you say, "Ooh, I'm really interested in those"?
Well, right now I just love bettas so much. I feel like I would just want to do that, but a bigger tank if I had the space. Like the biggest tank I have right now is a 7-gallon. So I have a 7-gallon cube and then I have a 6-gallon. And I would love to do one of those shallow, long tanks. Either a 10-gallon or maybe even a 20. I don't know. I would need I need like a long chest of drawers or something, table to put on that. I don't have the space. But I would love to do that eventually because I love seeing people's aquascapes. It's so cool. And then it's just a betta and then some shrimp. I am loving the shrimp. They're really cool and fun to watch. So I would love to do that in the future. It's mostly just bettas for me in the future that I can think of. If I was going to try one out of curiosity... What are the ones that they're labyrinth fish too? And I'm drawing a blank on what they're called.
Paradise fish?
Did you say gouramis?
Yeah.
I think that's it. They're super colorful. They're kind of small and they're really colorful. I think it might be gouramis. I saw a video of one the other day. Yes. I saw a video of them the other day. Funny enough, it was just only a couple days ago. I was thinking, I might kind of like to try having one of those in my tank. I don't know how different their care is versus caring for a betta. I imagine it's probably similar, but I think if I had to go with one, I might try that. For me, the big fish, like what some of y'all have, is it's a no for me because of my schedule and just maintenance. I like to keep things kind of low key, stress free. And big tanks for me would not be therapeutic at all. It would be stressful, not to mention a moving nightmare because I'm renting right now. So it would be a nightmare. Funny enough, I had somebody message me the other day and they said they were moving because their landlord didn't want them to have as many tanks as they had. I think they had like 13 tanks or something. And their landlord came to him and told him, okay, look, it's either you move out or you get rid of the fish. And he was like, I'm not getting rid of the fish, so we're moving. And I thought, it's kind of a boss move right there. That's kind of a boss move. Just picking up and moving all that. But I could do it. Those tanks are heavy. So the biggest I've ever had is 10 gallons. And it was kind of a 10-gallon tall, a little too much. I don't like reaching down in there. It was too tall. I like the wider ones now. But biggest I have right now is 7 gallons, but I would love to go a little bigger. And I plan on doing it when I get the space. But I just love bettas so much. Maybe I would just try a different type of betta, like a different fin type.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a couple questions that popped in here. I like where Beto and David's and Ben Sharp's heads are at. They're talking about wild type bettas.
I have never had wild type bettas. I have a friend, I was talking about him earlier, Vibes, you know him too, Merkwood's Bettas on Instagram, Merkwood Bettas. He only keeps wild bettas and his tanks are gorgeous, but I do think the care is a little bit different than with domesticated. And I don't really know a whole lot about that right now. So currently I would just stick with the domesticated. I mean, there's so many different kinds. I just love them. And it's easier for me because I know with wild types usually you have to find a specific breeder. You're probably not going to find them local, so you probably have to order them online from someone. And they could be more expensive, I don't know. I know some types are endangered and you can't buy those as pets. But I can't really see myself keeping wild bettas in the future.
Why is that?
I just love these. I love domesticated bettas. And maybe it's just the color and the fin types. Maybe it's just the thrill of getting to go into a fish store and find the one that connects with you. I think sometimes that's what it is for me. And also to get to see the transformation, because a lot of times when you buy from someone, like if you buy wild betta, or if you buy from someone who has bettas that are already happy, which is fantastic, but you don't see that transformation. I love that so much. I love getting to see a betta color up. It's just so fun. So, no, I have never kept wild bettas. And as of right now, I don't plan on it. But I do think they're beautiful, though. I think they're gorgeous. I was actually just thinking about those today, too. It's like y'all are reading my mind. It's weird.
We have a very active group of folks that join us every week, and they usually ask some really good questions.
Yeah, y'all are digging deep tonight. I haven't had luck keeping bettas with shrimp. They ate them all. That's very valid. So I'm convinced the only reason my shrimp are alive right now is because I have a pretty solid rock structure with some wood, and they live under there, and my betta can't get them. But there have been some casualties. There actually was one the other day, and it's like my betta was proud of it too because he had the head in his mouth and he was looking at me. He was just sitting there like an antenna was sticking out. He was looking at me in almost defiance. I'm pretty sure that was personal.
That's
I'm almost
hilarious.
sure that. Yeah, I don't mind it because I actually have a really established colony. And funny enough, it started with 4 from a woman locally. They're just cherry shrimp, but she had some, and we traded. So I had some aquarium plants on hand, and we just traded. And so then what I did is when I got the tank behind me, so the tank, you can't see it, but there's a tank on my desk, and then there's a tank behind me. It's lit up. That's my 6 gallon. So the shrimp were in the 7 first, and then when I got the 6, they were so well established, I just netted a couple of the adults, plopped them in there, and I just recently found some babies in there. So I have two pretty good established shrimp. But you have to have a really good structure in your tank for them to hide. Otherwise, it's over. It's over. Especially with my Betta and with many Bettas, they're good. They're good little hunters. I'll give them that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like every now and then a fresh shrimp is probably good for them. Probably good for them. Mm-hmm. And I mean, as long as there's still some shrimp in my tank, I'm good with it. It's okay. It's a whole circle of life thing, you know. Some of them eventually are probably gonna end up a snack, and I know that. But yeah, so I'm sorry that you didn't have good luck with your shrimp. It happens. But I'm thankful mine finally kind of stuck. I remember trying shrimp quite a while back. I tried the ghost shrimp, and after a couple days, they always died. And my best guess is I do what?
It's funny you said that. I actually have a customer that feeds their Betta nothing but ghost shrimp. They come and buy ghost shrimp as feeders for their Betta.
That's not a bad idea, but it'd be kind of a lot for me to try to keep some alive. Does she have a separate tank for them?
Mm-mm.
Where does she keep them?
She nowhere. She just comes to the store 3 times a week and buys ghost shrimp if we have them.
Well, she probably has one healthy Betta. She probably does.
From the pictures I've seen, it looks really good. Yeah. She's got it in a 20-gallon by itself. So,
how many shrimp a week is that guy eating?
Oh God, probably at least 40.
What?
That seems like a lot of shrimp for a little Betta, no?
40 in a week.
That does seem like a lot, yeah. I don't know how many Edwin eats.
I mean, it's like I said, she's got it in a 20-gallon by itself, and she's got lots of plants in there as well. So I'm sure there's probably a good bit of survivors in the tank.
Probably
that she just can't really see because obviously they're ghost shrimp.
Right.
But
probably, yeah.
I don't know. She goes through quite a lot of shrimp in a week.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, I've never heard of anyone doing that.
I love shrimp. Grilled, boiled, fried.
Okay, Bubba.
Yeah. Not funny, Dad.
Hey, I tried.
That's why I say, okay, Bubba Gump.
Here's a question. How about a Betta sorority?
I've never kept one. I have heard a lot of people have mixed feelings. Well, you have 2 groups. You have one who's had one for a long time and they love them, and then you have the people who hate them and fuss at the people who do have them. I don't really know. I wouldn't try it personally. I don't really want to deal with that. I think for some people it's fantastic, but I just love having one in a good sized tank with some shrimp and some snails. It's easy. It's pretty. I don't have to worry about him fighting. I don't have to worry about them fighting another fish. Now, I know sororities are just female Bettas, but it still happens. Like, things could be going well, and then something happens, and now they're fighting each other, and that just sounds stressful. So I mean,
that's
sororities.
Usually how it tends to go with a room full of nothing but women.
Thank God she made that joke, Vibes.
Hey, I'm just saying. I love us, but we be crazy sometimes. I'm just saying.
If one of us had said that, she would be burning a hole in the ceiling in the room behind.
No. Y'all know I'm a real one. I call it as I see it. You know what I'm saying? And, hey.
So yeah, I don't do sororities. It's just I don't want to deal with all that. I just don't. I'm good. Funny enough, I've never had a female Betta, actually. I've only ever had male Bettas. And I was thinking about that the other day. I realized maybe sometime I should get females, but then I think it's because a lot of the time my local fish stores only have males for some reason. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why I do
Mhm.
love I like the big fins and the
No.
flashy colors. And I know females can have that too, but
Yeah.
usually the males and the koi, like the koi Betta.
Well, you just answered my next question then.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you've ever attempted breeding with betas before, but
No.
since you've never had a female, I would assume no.
No, like I said, I don't have the space or the time for that for
That's
breeding
fair.
them. I do it for the joy of it. For the joy. It's peaceful. It's what's funny though is that sometimes how I was talking about earlier. Sometimes my room just the breaker just trips and all my lights go off and everything goes off. I'll sit in silence for about 30 seconds and realize, man, my tanks are louder than I thought they were. It's so quiet in here because you tune it out and it's not crazy because I have sponge filters, so it's just a hum. But when that power goes off and they're all off, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. So you get used to it, but that just kind of cracked me up.
Yeah, that's definitely relatable.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's not the hum; it's the slight trickle of the water that you don't hear.
Yes. What filters do you have? Do you have hang on back?
Yeah, I've got for this tank 2 hang-on backs, and then I've got an internal.
That's
filter as well.
that's the trickle because you mentioned the trickle of water, and I have sponge filters, so they don't have that. You can hear the bubbles though a little bit. It's kind of like a little sizzle, like when you eat that cereal that you pour the milk on and it's fizzing a lot. What is that called? The Rice Puffs cereal.
Rice Krispies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rice Krispies.
It sounds like that. It sounds like that. But I don't get that
so
trickle
funny.
of water
This one
anymore.
is so loud when I get a little bit of evap, like maybe an inch or two of evap because of the wave maker and the hang-on backs. The rippling of the surface plus the hang-on backs, it gets so loud when I get a little bit of evap.
Oh yeah. With mine, it's funny as a fish keeper, if something's just a little off, like it just makes a slightly different noise. When you're looking at your tank, like, I better go check on that. There's something up with it.
Right.
And when the water gets kind of low.
It's the stuff you don't realize until all of a sudden you do.
Right.
It becomes part of the background noise, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
And then it's like immediate anxiety, like, wait a minute.
What happened?
You start looking for wet spots on the floor, like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just
running from tank to tank.
I feel like that's all of our biggest fear is breaking, like the tank breaking and just busting open, which thank God I've never had that happen. But if I hear a random noise, that's what I'm checking first. I'm checking
for sure.
I'm checking the glass.
Hey, Vibes.
Filters, though.
Yeah.
It's 9:45.
Oh,
Whoops.
yeah, it is. Wow.
Ooh.
I 6 a.m.
You haven't done the giveaway yet.
I have.
Ooh. Better go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to wrap it up with that then.
Some reason my computer's acting up. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We might could get in a couple more questions if anybody has any.
Yeah, we might as well do that while he's figuring out the tank situation.
We got any more good ones?
Oh, yeah. I got one.
Okay.
So what is kind of the most interesting discovery that you've had about bettas in your time keeping them?
Okay. I've had a couple. I discovered they have teeth. I didn't know that.
Sure.
And I discovered their little sensory pits. So if you look real close on their head, you'll see little holes all over their face. And those are actually normal. They're called sensory pits, and they're part of a betta's lateral line system. So it detects vibrations in the water, pressure change, and that's what that's what allows them to move around in the water and to know where they're going. And that's one of the reasons that if you smack the desk where your tank's on, your betta jumps a little bit because it feels that vibration in the water. So those are some of my top 2 most interesting discoveries.
That's cool.
Bettas are full of surprises.
Mm.
Is the giveaway working now?
Okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's the whales. But before we get to that, I didn't want to read the answers. The one person entered in, kois, bettas, loaches, plecos, and rasboras. Next person, wild type bettas, corridors, rainbow fish, angelfish, and other inferior fish. Which is, I got a question about that one. What's inferior fish?
What's it? Oh, are you
Y'all gonna
asking
hate me,
me?
but
No, they
goldfish.
just whoever entered who did the homework. I just
That
wonder.
sounds like David to
I'm
me.
trying to figure out who's talking to who.
And then next person, discus, rams, cardinal tetras, tiger barbs, geophagus, severums. And the next person, golden wonder killifish, green fountain pleco, jaguar cichlids, empire gudgeon, glass catfish.
Well, that's got to be Sevilla Steve because his logo is a jaguar cichlid.
Mhm. And he's just had success breeding the glass catfish too. So
Yep.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And
then the
next-
one before that mentioned discus, that's Jose.
Yeah.
Mhm. For sure.
Well, you're good, TJ.
I love this. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. I didn't even think about this as a byproduct of this whole. Yeah, I like it.
And the next person, corridors, veil-tail cherry barbs, golden honey gourami, rummy nose tetra, and CPDs.
I'm gonna guess that's Rachel.
Nope.
No, I think it's Emma Rose.
Yeah. Wow, you're good, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that Mariah you thought was Rachel. This is Rachel. Cories, bettas, loaches, plecos, and rasboras.
I think it was the Corys that threw me off.
Yeah, I can understand that. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Emma, Steve, Jose, David, and Rachel did the homework.
And I think everybody's here tonight except for I have not seen Emma Rose.
Right. So, and like I said, you got to be here to win. If you're not here, sorry.
Yep.
Next week's homework is I'll keep it simple.
What's on page 36 of the ebook?
Ooh, there you
I'm
go.
kidding. No, I like it, but we cannot require our listeners to buy the ebook, even though I think that hopefully some of them, would want to do that automatically because it sounds like it's a great resource.
It is for those who want to keep Bettas, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, TJ, you making me think.
I love how you're just now thinking of it.
Okay, while I'm thinking, let's go ahead and do the whale, shall we?
Yeah.
Well-oiled machine here, Maddie.
Very well oiled.
Yep.
Let me see.
More like controlled chaos minus the control.
Yeah, that's better. Yep. That's the actual answer.
Okay, so what's going to happen? We'll spend the one with the Vibes Aquatics in the middle first, and whoever wins, and if the hair, we'll go ahead to the better fish one, spend that, and one of those prizes you'll win.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it ends out okay. Good luck, everyone.
Hey, this the jam.
Yeah, I like it.
There's a little bit of a bop.
Give me reggae vibes.
Oh, Emma Rose.
Ooh, Sevilla
person
Steve
who
wants to
isn't
know the
here.
5 most difficult fish you've kept. Sounds like they've all basically been bettas, but have you had any that were particularly difficult?
No, it's mostly been Bettas. I mean, I've had a couple of, the odd tank mate. And none of them were difficult. It was just a couple Harlequin rasboras. I had some Endlers. I don't know if you'd call it difficult or anything, but there was that one Plecostomus I did in quarantine and that wiped out pretty much my whole tank. It's kind of my fault, though. I didn't quarantine it. I think Plecostomus typically aren't difficult.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly been Bettas. I'm pretty much just about a person. I feel like most people who keep fish have a bunch of different kinds, or have had a bunch of different kinds. I'm just sitting here. Everyone's talking about all these different fish. I'm just thinking, oh, Betta's. I'm in the little Betta corner, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
No,
That's
no,
what's so great
definitely
about the
not.
hobby. Lots of choices.
Yeah.
Emma, do not respond. It's over 30 seconds.
Yep. Oh, Sevilla Steve says that could be the question for the homework for next week.
Oh.
Oh,
Like
that's
it, Steve.
a good idea.
Oh, look who it is.
Rachel.
Moderator to the stars.
Yes.
Are you here? You
Rachel.
were.
She
You-
commented just a couple of minutes ago.
Yay,
So
there
she's
she
here
is.
somewhere.
30 seconds. Yeah. Awesome.
All right, let's see what you want.
Hold on. I gotta grab the. Come on. My computer's acting up. Okay, we got it. Good luck, Rachel.
I mean, see, I already won.
Oh, a Seacom Nats.
Ooh.
Put yourself on the big screen. Show this puppy off.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove that so I can do it properly. There we go.
Nice.
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 This is a
Fine
3-inch
mesh.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I didn't even know CCAM made nets.
Me neither.
No idea. Well, look at the handles. Fun.
Nice.
Shout out to Seacom because they did sponsor this, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Seacom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Foxy wants to know vibes. Difficult how? Breeding, keeping alive. Like what? How do we define difficult? I don't know. I think in honor of Foxy, we should ask what are the 5 fish that have been the most difficult to give a kiss to, because we know that Foxy loves her fish, and when she sends them out to new fish keepers, they all leave with a kiss.
But
I was
but
like,
now
what are
everyone-
you talking about? And then you explained. I'm like, okay.
You got it now?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
That's good.
Okay.
So you needed
like-
context. I recognize that it sounded very odd until what was in my head came out.
So Rachel, go ahead and email me your address, which you probably haven't in time past, but I'm not going to run down trying to find your address, just in case you moved, etc. But anyways, email me your address and I can send it out to you on Saturday. That's a pretty sweet gift. Honestly,
It is neat.
I haven't even tried the Seacom Nets yet. I need to try at least one. That way I can give my honest feedback. But anyhow, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah,
Thanks,
Foxy
everyone.
says shipped with a kiss.
Aww.
I love that.
Thanks, Rachel. Okay. You know
And
what?
David
I'm
said
gonna-
he's had the hardest time kissing his coolie loaches.
I bet he's had a hard time finding them,
Probably.
let
Oh.
alone kissing them.
Yep. That's true. I mean, that's part of what makes them difficult to kiss. If you can't find them, they disappear on you. It's like
Yeah.
the 5 most difficult fish to keep alive for over 6 months is what Steve says.
And that's the homework for this week.
Yep.
Okay.
Foxy draws the line at she will not kiss an electric eel. That one she will blow a kiss to.
It's
Smart
draw a
move.
line.
Shiny like electric eel.
Is that a song?
Yeah, you don't know that song? What the
I
crap?
do not know that song.
That's a good song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to check it out later.
I'm writing the topic down. Oh, not topic. Homework down.
Homework now. Rachel says, slurp it up like a noodle. I think Rachel approves of your song choice. And Ben Sharp says Dojo Loches love kisses. Good to know. And Rachel then says MGMT, which I would say is usually that's usually the abbreviation for management.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'm pretty sure that's not what we're talking here.
No.
Okay, so yeah, those that want to participate in the next in the homework and want to be entered on the wheel, you got to send me the answer. 5 most difficult fish to keep alive for over 6 months.
Okay.
And anyone can enter worldwide.
I'd enter if I'd kept more than Betta fish, but
But you can actually still play along, though.
I could,
could
but
do-
I'd be lying.
No, yeah, but you can do research.
Oh, true. Bettas are easy to keep.
Mm.
So yeah, 5 most difficult fish to keep alive for over 6 months. So email me your answers. Moderators, you mind dropping my email in the chat? And the cutoff date is next Wednesday, because that way I have time to get everybody's names on the wheel. So one of you might win something special. And most of y'all saw the wheel, so there's other items, which I got a lot more to add to the wheel. But I would keep that wheel small, because too much items, it gets too cluttered.
Yep.
So, and there's the email. Go ahead and email me the answer. And put in hashtag 109 Thursday Night Live Stream in the subject. That way it highlights in my emails. So, thanks to the ones that did play along.
Yeah, that was cool that we had 5 folks that decided to do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout the ones that did participate: Rachel, David, Jose, Steve, and Emma. Thank you so much.
And Rachel said homework is 5 most difficult to keep, and the answer is yes, 5 most difficult to keep alive for more than 6 months.
Yeah, and that answer is your opinion, or what you So it can be so random. Basically, the goal is that you participate. That's the main goal. But there's something that I wanted to read to y'all. Quick.
Go for it.
Y'all. Do I look like I work at a store? Is the question.
Do you look like you work at a store?
That's the question.
There are so many stores.
In a store.
I mean, could you? I'm sure that you're qualified to work at a store, but
I look like I work at a store. Do you see these bags under my eyes?
Yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Oh no.
But okay, the reason the question arose this past week, this past Tuesday, I was at Petco, just checking, my normal monthly checkout, at Petco. Anyways, a fellow customer, actually, an older lady, stopped me. Hey, can you give me some of those fish? I want like 5 of those. I was like, dude, what? I was like, I don't work here. Oh, well, someone could help me? I was like, hey, I don't work here.
I've done that to people before too. I did this one time. There's this girl, I was in a clothing store, and I think it's because either she was wearing the company color or she was standing right by the cart where they restock. She was right there in front of the cart. And I asked her, and she looked at me weird. Like, her eyes got real big. Did I say something? And she said, I don't work here. And we both just started laughing so hard. I have done that before too. Maybe you
I can be
maybe
a
you were
regular.
standing too close to a
Oh my
maintenance
God.
cart vibes. I don't know.
I can be in regular clothes, y'all. Like normal, regular clothes.
Yeah.
Just shopping at work for some dog food for King. I can have King with me, leash and everything, his little boots on, his outfit.
Maybe it's bring your dog to work day.
And they're like, "Hey, excuse me, can you help me get some fish?
Sure.
Or can we look at one of these parakeets? Do you want to look at one of the parakeets that you can see through the glass box? You want
Want
me
me
to
to hold
take
him
a
up for you?
parakeet out?
Mhm.
First of all, I'm not on the clock or in uniform. How did you know I work here? And they're just like, oh, I don't know, you just kind of have
You got
that.
that.
I'm like,
You got
what,
that
that
boss.
existential dread face of a retail manager? Sorry,
No.
yes, I do.
Maybe.
You got that
Good.
boss lady vibe.
Uh-huh.
They're
Yeah,
like, this
walking
lady
around in my
knows some stuff.
Marvel pajama pants and oversized hoodie with my dog.
Betta said, I would try to sell an
Yeah.
Oscar. I should have.
Yeah,
And then
for her
top it off-
5-gallon tank that she has a goldfish in already.
And then to top it off, today, about 3 hours for the live stream, I was
Mhm.
at HEB doing grocery shopping, right? And 3 customers come to me and say, hey, where's the samplers for all the food samples, you know? I said, don't work here. But probably over there somewhere. I mean, that's weird. All 1 week. Like, do I look like a manager or something? I don't know. It's like, this is
Yo, I
weird.
feel you. It happens to me all the time. If I just so happen to wear my work shirt, whether it's a blue one or a red one, it doesn't matter. Because for whatever reason, everywhere has either blue or red. I mean, like Walmart, Kroger, Target, everywhere is like either blue or red. So they see me walking around and they see me with the RBF, resting face.
Betta face.
And they're just like, oh yeah, she's definitely an employee here.
She
She
works
definitely
here.
hates her life and wants to help me right now. No, I'm just on my lunch break trying to go get a freaking caramel macchiato from the freezer section. Is that okay?
Mm.
Can I do that? Can you get me something off that? No, I can't. Do you see what this logo says right here? It's not Target, ma'am.
That's fair.
Sorry, I had a little crash out there. My bad. It's
Valid.
triggering for me because I feel you
Sorry.
vibe.
I feel like I must just look like a useless fool because I have never had anybody ever ask me anything in a store before.
I don't know. Maybe you look like the manager. People don't usually approach the manager.
Maybe. I don't know.
Whoa.
It's possible.
They always
Yeah.
approach the manager.
Oh
They
no.
ask for the manager.
Can I talk to the manager?
What's scary is when an employee is like, "Hey, can you come up here? Somebody wants to speak to a manager." Okay. What about? They didn't say. So I don't know what I'm about to walk into. Great.
Oh god, that's the worst.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they want to ask about hiring or complain.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's play roulette.
Foxy
Well,
says I look like management.
you do. Anyways, y'all, we're over our time. Anyways, before we head out, we do want to say our goodbyes. TJ, what you got for us?
Yeah. So thanks everybody in chat. This was a lot of fun. Maddie, thanks for joining us. This was a good time. Really appreciate you coming up here and kind of giving us some of your knowledge and helping us understand a little bit more about your hobby. And Mariah and Vibes, thanks to you guys. You guys know I love these Thursday nights and really appreciate having the opportunity. Mariah, it was great to have you here with us. We missed you.
Yeah, it was great to meet you, TJ and Mariah. This is a first for me, so it was great.
It's great to meet you too.
Yeah, same here.
And how about you, Mariah? What you got for us?
Well, y'all know me, same as always. Thank you, Vibes. Thank you, Todd. And thank you so much for Maddie for coming on with us tonight. You gave us a lot of really great info. And I'm probably going to have a lot of my customers refer to our replay so that way they can actually watch you and have them directed to your channel so they can go get a lot of good more information about their betas. And of course, love everybody in the chat. Much love to you guys. And as always, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat other people how you want to be treated, and may God treat you how you treat animals and elders.
Amen. And how about you, Maddie? Got anything to say to us before we head out?
Well, thank you for having me on here. I had so much fun, and I would love to come again and talk more about fish. This is fun.
Cool.
And thank you for everyone who came and brought your amazing questions. Y'all had some good questions. And there are probably some we didn't tackle yet, so I might have to come back and tackle those.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll see y'all backstage in a bit. But I do want to say thanks to everyone showing up. And that poll I put in the chat earlier, there was like 45% said, yeah, they had a better, they have a better fish. So about half of y'all have had a better fish.
Oh, that's awesome. I
That's
wasn't
cool.
sure. I wasn't sure how many people would have bettas because I know that y'all don't, or you have the bigger fish.
I've had
Vibes,
2 in the past.
I think Vibes had 1, maybe. Didn't you have 1?
Actually,
I thought you did.
There's a backstory. I'll tell you backstage.
Okay.
I do appreciate everyone showing up, co-hosts, moderators, subscribers, replay crew, and Rachel. Go ahead and email me, reminder, your address, and ship your net out to you. Until later.
Vibes. We forgot one thing. The hashtag. I think it should be hashtag FCancer.
For Mary. And all of those others that we all know in our lives. But
yes,
our friend Mary.
Yes, praying for you, Mary.
Certainly.
Hashtag FCancer, you guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks again.
Good night, all.
Bye, everybody. Good night.